guys, welcome back to my channel, and we're in a different spot of my room because I'm giving what a lot of people have asked for, and I'm going to watch the episode as I film. So this is not going to be the whole thing. I will then stop the episode and just recap certain things that I don't feel like I have a great reaction to. Let me know if you guys like this style of my videos better. I'm just home very late and I just want to get everything done at once. So this is why we're here. But before we start it, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and you like this video and comment other things you want to see from me, because we are about to start a 4-month hiatus after next week. I have some videos already planned out, but I'm ready to plan out some more. So I am going to press play on chapter 85, The Destroyer. Well, it's not The Destroyer, it's just called Destroyer. But anyway, I'm gonna make it a little bit louder. Fabulous. Oh, I'm so excited. So I'm here on the East Coast, so it's on my DVR, so I'm gonna be fast running through commercials. But here we go.
Science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke said this about aliens. 2 possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe.
Oh, he looks good.
Both are equally terrifying.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alice.
Come on, it's almost time for the game.
Polly being missing is not good for her. Ugh. I feel so bad for her. 40 to nothing.
We're gonna break through, all right?
Well, I do believe Coach Andrews is the best motivator Gridiron Gang can ask for. As your
Veronica's outfits this year are killer.
How about 10 grand? Whichever Bulldog scores first this season. All right?
I like that he made the girl captain. That's really cool.
What about me? Don't coaches need motivation too?
Chin up, Andrews.
I'm so happy they're together.
And the incidents, they go back decades, Sam. There's dozens of people seeing things they can't explain. There's even support groups. Slow down, Jones. You're writing about aliens now?
Oh, you finally got some motivation to write. That's awesome. And he's still drinking.
And what if hypothetically
I'm here for this friendship.
Sponsor of the Bulldogs? Let's give it a shot.
Attention, everyone. This is Coach Andrews. You may not know this, but a bunch of your classmates...
So weird, Coach Andrews.
...on the football field to represent this school and to represent each and every one of you. So why don't you all show some school spirit and support your team? Starting with the free pancake breakfast that Pops is hosting tomorrow
Ooh,
morning.
the kid's like, yeah.
And hell, you might even get something out of it yourselves.
What did he write with the student? Oh, he didn't write anything. He just drew a weird thing. Oh no, I hope Holly's not dead.
Did you get the blood results from the phone booth back?
I did. The recovered blood is AB negative. The rarest type. Under 1% of the population.
And a match for Polly. So she's really...
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
No, you're not.
Oof.
If you had cared at all about me or my sister, you would have done something to help me.
Betty, look, I realize...
Yes,
Screw
Betty.
you, Glenn.
Nice. Go Betty, man. Nice. Alright, so we're just going to recap that little, during this commercial break. So the Bulldogs keep losing, and they're going to start a few fundraisers to get people into the stands, including a free Pops pancake breakfast that Veronica's helped funding, and Tabitha said that Pops is going to sponsor the Bulldogs, which is awesome. Cheryl said that the River Vixens are going to stick around for one more game, and if they don't win, then the River Vixens are not going to cheer for them anymore because they can't keep cheering for a losing team. Jughead's still about these aliens, and he's actually going to write his next book about it, and his agent is really excited that he actually has some pages done and is going to get everything like set for a new book, but he keeps drinking. But you know what? One thing at a time when it comes to Jughead. Alice has like gone off the deep end about Polly. She is drinking wine like no one's business, but mixing it with with prescription drugs, which isn't the best thing to do. So I hope that turns out okay. Who knows? And then Betty finds out from Glenn, which was her like booty call side dude person, that the blood from the phone booth is Polly's. Well, it's AB negative, so it could be Polly's. It's the same blood type, but they don't have anything matching that it's 100% Polly yet. But most likely, Polly is dead. And my heart just breaks, but she goes in on him, which he deserves. And Varchi is still thriving already, so we are here for it.
Waldo, a kid is held captive by mole people, only to escape and be abducted by a family of Mothmen who operate on him in a spaceship in graphic detail.
He is looking
Does it ring
so
any alarm
good.
bells for you?
But the child survives.
Behold, tis the nectar of the god.
Oh, amazing. Thank you again.
Kind of here for that pairing too.
Not just your teams.
Oh, Reggie.
Excuse me. I take it you didn't come for the hotcakes, Reginald.
No. I'm here on behalf of the Greater Rockland County High School Football League. The
Ugh.
teams in the conference
Makes me wanna
are
puke.
commissioner office to send me as a representative.
I want the names of every member of this so-called league.
Doesn't it kill you, Coach? To watch the Bulldogs lose week after week?
Yeah, well, it's not all about winning.
The league is probably just Hiram.
Keep telling yourself that, loser.
Ooh,
It was my decision.
You know?
I feel bad for
Maybe your
Kevin.
dad, maybe not the kind of guy who deserves a family.
No.
Hold on now. You don't really
That's
believe
not
in
true, Kevin.
happiness now, do you?
How invested you are in seeing Riverdale High fail on all fronts.
Here we go.
I believe you're not behind the
Oh, seriously? It's raining. Who cares?
They will.
It's like pouring in New York right now.
Oh, please. We'll be
So we have a
blood off our
A
cleats
flood
for
advisory
weeks.
for nowhere near me.
You seem
but-
so sure.
Mr. Jones, it's just a story, okay?
I don't believe him.
I never. Sorry. Sorry, I have to go.
And neither does Jughead. What happened?
Does this mean Polly's?
Oh my god.
I don't know what it's gonna do to my mom.
Ugh, Alice is gonna go off the deep end
Derek transferred.
to
He got
Stonewall.
recruited to play for Stonewall.
Oh, of course.
You're
Idiots.
doomed.
See? Like this bed better. Veronica and Archie. Not Betty and Archie.
Going there, playing for the Stallions.
We got the blood results back. Is it Polly's? No.
Betty, no. Why would you
No.
lie?
It was O positive if it wasn't a match.
Because she knew that the truth would kill Alice.
Oh, thank you, Betty.
Oh, but this is gonna ruin like Betty's mental health, and she's just gonna be going crazy now. Oh my god. All right. So we started out at Pops with some great pancakes, and you know, Veronica and Archie are really like hyping up the football team and talking to the parents. And then Reggie walks in and is trying to convince them to not play. I think it's because Hiram is just still really intimidated and just wants them all gone. But they say no. Veronica and Archie, I mean. And they keep trying to, you know, get the kids motivated. Then Veronica goes to see Hiram, and Hiram is like, and they make a bet that if Stonewall can shut out the Bulldogs, so 0 points for the Bulldogs, then they will leave the league. But if not, they have to stay. And so Hiram takes the bet, and I think that's a really fair bet. Kevin is moving out of Fang's and Tony's apartment, and Tom, his father, is trying to, like, you know, sort of see what happened, but Kevin just does not want to talk about it. We also find out that the star Riverdale football player, he left, and he transferred to Stonewall so that way he can get a scholarship from there, which, like, Archie's like, I can't blame him because they win games and, you know, recruits are going to see him then. We also see Jughead talk to the student about the Mothman story that he wrote, and he asks if it's real or if he experienced it and if anyone's ever hurt him, and he denies it right away, but both I and Jughead don't believe it, and I think he is also going through very similarly what Jughead is going through. I don't know to what extent, but I think that's happening. Betty goes to see Cheryl and tells her about Polly, and she's just trying to figure out if the truth is better for her mom to know or what. And then she goes home and she lies to Alice and tells her that it was O positive blood instead of AB negative. So there's still a shot that Polly is alive, but we know that that is false. Oh, and now Alice is like back to normal.
I ordered a platter of namely #Kings.
Your games brought up deeper issues between Kevin and I.
Agreed.
See? Consensus.
Or if it's because you're ashamed of being gay.
Oof.
I am not ashamed of being gay.
Dude, you go to the woods, you hook up with anonymous strangers. You don't want to be in a real relationship with a real gay guy.
Fangs, don't. You're not me. You don't know my experience, okay?
We were about to get married.
Kevin,
We've been together for like 10 years.
The good and the bad.
I think it's too late for that.
Kevin, please.
I gotta go. Cheryl, please butt out of our lives. What, are you having a party? I wasn't
They're
invited?
talking.
No.
Oh my God.
It's for my mom's support group.
How's she doing?
There have been developments
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
in Polly's case. Apparently, the blood they recovered at the phone booth is a match for hers, which means most likely that,
God, Betty, I'm so sorry.
and the worst part is she disappeared 4 weeks ago, which means she has or had been alive that entire time, somewhere along the lonely highway. So I just didn't do enough.
Yeah, I actually met someone that lives on the lonely highway. I mean, he's kind of an eccentric kook, but he sees a lot of what goes on out there. Maybe you might have seen or heard something about the missing girls. If you want, I can put this tray on ice and I can take you to go meet him.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. That was amazing.
Your loyalty lies with me.
Oh, Reggie.
Stonewall.
What's happening with
I'm
Reggie?
not gonna break some kid's legs for no reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smart Reggie.
Consider yourself benched, Reggie. I'll be leading the Stallions into battle against Riverdale High.
He's like, fine.
So be it.
Peace out.
I'll be standing with the Bulldogs then.
We stan Reggie. What?
What were you doing out here?
Just working on a book.
They took a motorcycle.
The old-timer that owns this place has been here for decades.
How dare they not show that?
Mr. Dreyfus, hi. Jughead Jones, you remember me?
Of course I do.
Great. This is Betty Cooper. She's a friend of mine from the FBI. We were hoping that you could help us with an investigation.
Come on up.
When we got there, it was
Oh my God.
destroyed.
They touched each other.
Tin can.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you seen that before?
Back in the summer of 77. And again in 82.
There is some evidence.
My sister went missing, Jug. She was taken by
Jug.
someone, not something. What are you even saying?
I'm saying that things happen, especially in Riverdale, that you and I can't explain. Sometimes there isn't a logical explanation. Sometimes unexplained phenomena.
Someone is kidnapping, torturing, and murdering women. That's not a phenomenon. It's just pure evil. But I'll be damned if I let it happen to anyone else. Can you hurry up? I need to get back to the room.
Oof. That wasn't exactly how I wanted that to go. Ooh, that was a great shot. Are they gonna go all dark Betty? Oh, she's just getting a gun. Oof.
Sorry, I must have misread the situation. I thought I was like you. No. You thought I wanted you? No. You think I came here to be drunk by your pathetic ass? No.
Oh my God. Okay, let's like quickly recap that. Alice is getting back to a normal routine because she thinks Polly is alive, and she's baking things, and she's hosting her support group at their house. So she asks Betty to go get a tray from Pops that she's using, that she ordered. And then we get the football team. No, there's something that happened before that. Oh, Cheryl is trying to talk to Kevin and Fangs and apologizes for what happened at the party, and that's why they broke up, but they try to talk it out, but Fangs says some very questionable things, that maybe Kevin's not proud to be gay, and then Kevin's like, you better stop there, which it was very wrong of Fangs to say that. And Kevin like freaks out and is like, Cheryl, stay out of our lives. Like our personal lives. Jughead gets in trouble from Principal Weatherby, because he spoke to the kid directly instead of the kid's parents, and the kid's parents don't want him to be in Jughead's class anymore. And Jughead's like, I just went with a hunch. I'm sorry. Like, and Principal Weatherby said, one small misstep and you're not teaching here anymore. So that's not good for Jughead. But, you know, you take what you can get. At Pops, Betty's going to go pick up the tray of food, and Jughead is serving, and he goes, oh, you're having a party and you didn't invite me? And she was like, no, it's for my mom's support group. And he was like, oh, how's she holding up? And she full on tells him, like, Polly's probably dead, and he feels so bad. And oh my God, just like thinking about the scene is making me emotional. It's been so long since Betty and Jughead like really interacted in a positive light that I think it was good. Then he offers to bring her to his friend that he spoke to on the lonely highway about the Mothman, and he was like, maybe he knows something. And so they leave Pops and they go. We also see Reggie and Hiram have a conversation, and Hiram wants Reggie to literally break like Riverdale. Oh no, before that, Veronica brings a football player in to talk to the football team about like teamwork and stuff like that, and he's like a professional football player, and so he talks, and then she even got some people. I just don't want it to start. Oh, they did. Okay, hold on. It was a quick commercial. He wants some people to to join. She got a few recruits. Then Hiram and Reggie have a conversation where Hiram's like, you know, I don't want any attention on them. We need to break their legs. And Reggie's like, no, I'm not going to break teenagers' legs. And he goes, fine, then you're move over. I'm going to be coach for that day. And he goes, fine, then I'm going to stand with the Bulldogs. And I was like, oh my God, we stand Reggie? What is happening? And then we get to Betty and Jughead. I can't believe I used them in a sentence. That has been a yacht. But it feels great to say Betty and Jughead together like that again. And then they get to Jughead, the guy that Jughead talked to on the porch, and he goes into how, oh, like the Mothman took her and it's the aliens, and Jughead's like, oh, like crap, like she's not gonna believe this, like she wants like real concrete evidence, and he's like going off on some story that they don't even know if it's real or not yet. And she like freaks out on Jughead. She goes, look, that was a complete waste of time. He's like trying to tell her, like, maybe it's not, maybe that's what actually happens, like, you know, some crazy things are happening in Riverdale, like we know that we can't explain things. But she's like not here for it. She goes back to the room and she starts like hearing like old conversations that she had with Polly, and then it was a great shot. They close up on her eyes and she's crying, and then she opens them and her pupils dilate, and then she takes her gun out and then she leaves. So who knows what she's up to. And then Kevin is in like the steam room of the boxing club, and another guy's there, and he goes, I've never seen you before. And you know, they're sort of flirting, like even the guy is like, he goes, you know what they say about LA boys, like they're like really hot. And he goes, oh, what do they say about Riverdale boys? Like if I was in that situation, same as Kevin, I would think that was flirting back to me. And that's what Kevin thought. He went and made a move, and the guy was like, I'm not like you, please stop. And then he continues like to punch him. Oh, Betty's gonna go all dark. I know it. Without the wig, thankfully. Oh, another girl. Oh, she's gonna stop her.
I think I'm ashamed of myself.
Why? Kev?
Of being gay.
Isn't this something a nice idea?
No.
Oh.
No, Dad. No. It isn't your fault.
Dad of the
Okay.
year, man.
You've always accepted me. You've never judged me.
But Mom,
Oh.
What happened?
There was this one time. We were back to school shopping.
I mean, I think I might cry.
She made husky clothes.
Oh,
I don't know. Ever since then, I've been cruising. It's like I'm hardwired this way.
oh. Everyone needs therapy.
No.
Oh. That was the most real scene ever on this show. Yes, Betty. Let's get him.
But you are coming with me.
Oh.
God, no, I haven't talked to him. Tell the Logans that I'm calling in some help, okay?
It's gonna be Betty. It's gonna be Betty. It's gonna be Betty.
Please don't do this.
Oh, Jughead's gonna call her and she's gonna leave.
I told you. I don't know what that is. Why are you doing that?
You really have to ask me that?
Oh, she's really going dark, Betty.
You're still preying on these girls. But I can deliver justice.
Oh my God, Jughead, stop her. Oh, I knew it. Answer the phone.
Jughead,
Betty, hey, this is an emergency. One of my students is missing, and I think he's on the Lonely Highway.
I'm on the highway. I'm 10 miles north of town.
I'm leaving from town right now. I'll meet you halfway.
Who is it?
Lerman Logan, he's 14.
I'm on my way.
Oof. She's not gonna be able to go through with it. Oh, thank God. Ooh.
I'll send someone to come untie you tomorrow. If I remember.
They made eye contact. I ain't being one of those people, but it's a lot. It's a lot. God, how did this whole section start? Oh, Betty at the trucks, and she's trying to take all the girls out of the trucks so they don't get killed. That is a good part of it, but a good section, which is probably my favorite section I think Riverdale ever written, is a conversation between Kevin and his dad about why he went cruising in the first place and what is eating at him. And he goes, he's ashamed because of his mom. And we never met his mom. I wonder if they're gonna like make that a thing and she's gonna come in and then finally he'll be like okay with who he is, because his mom was like, we need to buy you like husky clothes, like manly clothes, when he wanted to wear, you know, what Kevin wears. So he lied, said he was going to Betty's, but he ended up going to Fox Forest, and he didn't know it was a cruising spot, and a guy was there and started telling him that he was cute and everything, and it just washed away everything his mom said. And I was just heartbroken for him because I couldn't even fathom doing that to my child or having that done to me. Oh my gosh. And it was so real, and I loved that. A+. And Casey did such a good job in that scene. Betty's still taking more girls out, and then she gets one, and it's the same driver that was supposed to meet Polly. And she like knocks him out and takes him, and they go to the forest, and she has him tied up. Then Jughead gets a call from Principal Weatherby, and that student, Lerman, is missing. And he goes, I'll bring backup. And right away I was like, it's Betty. Like, we already know that it's gonna be Betty. And sure enough, he calls Betty, but he was just in time because she was going to shoot that guy, because she started freaking out, going full dark, that these girls had to be saved. Polly couldn't be saved. I don't know what you did to her or anything, but I'm going to make sure that nothing happens again, and I can serve justice. She's about to shoot him, and her phone rings, that it's Jughead, and Jughead's like really like talking fast, like, please meet me. And she goes, I'll meet you there. And she ends up finding him, and he goes, Mr. Jones, did it happen again? And so that means he's been blacking out as well, is what I can assume as of now until we see it. And then we also see the start of the football game. And Reggie's in the stands, Tabitha's handing out food, and hopefully the Bulldogs will win. We shall see. But so far, this episode is pretty good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I just hope next week is even better, especially since it's going to be right before hiatus. I would also like to mention that because Betty took Jughead's call, that Jughead is the only one that can get Betty out of this darkness, and is the only one that will pull her. That was such symbolism for the two of them that it's not even funny. Adult Bughead, exes to lovers, serve.
Wait, he left in the middle of the night and was missing for a week?
Where did he go? What happened to him?
A good Samaritan found him lying.
They're investigating together.
I don't think it's a coincidence, Jug. Polly and Lerman both end up on the Lonely Highway? No way.
I agree. But what are the other connections?
When Polly escaped and made that phone call, my mom said she described being in what sounded like an alien spaceship.
Seriously?
They could have been abducted by the same person.
Why would they keep Polly but let Lerman go?
Maybe he escaped, which is why we need to find out what Lerman knows about that missing week.
Yeah, we're going to have to exhaust every possible option, no matter how insane it might seem.
They're working together. I already watched this scene today on Twitter, or yesterday. But Cheryl, give me some Gaga. Oh my god, run, girl. Yes, I want the girl to get it. Yes! Defense! Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, yes. Oh, oh, Queen. Yes. Yes, they got a point. They got a touchdown. Oh my god, and then like Reggie is talking Tabitha and Veronica. That's so funny. Yes, Queen. Show them that the girls can do it better. Oh, they all have like the biggest smiles on their face. So Betty and Jughead have a conversation with the kid's parents, and he was a sleepwalker, but he lost an entire week, and they always found him on the lonely highway. So his brain is definitely like brainwashed the same way Jughead's was, and something is happening, and I think it might be aliens. I think I'm buying it. What is happening? But Betty and Jughead are now going to be investigating together. They were like interrogating them the same way that they did in high school. It was so amazing to watch. It reminded me a lot of like, you know, season 1, season 2, Betty and Jughead. So that was awesome. But they're going to be working together now, and here we go. We are getting back our beloved Buckhead. And then we have the football game. Cheryl sang Stupid Love by Lady Gaga. Gave me everything. And they're down like 28-0, and they have 1 minute left. And then finally Britta, the girl, she full on gets a touchdown, and they got some points on the board. And that was the entire section. It was mainly the football game, so. Oh.
What's wrong?
Agent Cooper.
This idiot.
Glenn, what's going on?
I came to check on you.
Why is my mom upset?
Because you lied to me.
Oh my
Elizabeth.
god.
You made me feel like she might still be out there, that there might still be hope.
You told your mother that the blood in the phone booth wasn't a match for your sisters.
I'm so sorry. No.
Oh,
Could you? How dare you?
God.
I can't imagine what you must be going through, Mrs. Cooper. But I want you to know that I will be personally taking over this case.
No. That I'm working this case, Glenn. This is my sister.
I'll make sure that this investigation is handled thoroughly by the book. I'll leave no stone unturned.
Oof. Oh wait, let's see. I always get half the trailer. I don't get the full thing on here, which is really annoying. But oh my god, what an asshole, man.
I have an idea.
Oof.
About Riverdale's ruination.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright, real quick. It's the end of the football game. Veronica and Archie are celebrating along with the whole team that they finally got a point or a score. They scored. They didn't like get shut out. And then we find Jughead gets called into the principal's office. They find out that the kid and his entire family moved, and there's no way of knowing where they are. Then Betty gets home, and Alice is crying because that asshole Glenn, who she was sleeping with, comes to Riverdale to check on her and tells Alice the truth, and Alice freaks out on Betty. And oh my god, I hate him. I hate him. And he has something to do with something. I don't know. I don't trust him, and I hate him. Ugh. Okay. And then the little bit, I saw half the preview, and she slaps him. Round of applause. And Jughead and Tabitha are dancing in pops? What? Kinda here for it. But, you know, I have so many thoughts. That was the episode. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I don't have to, like, now recap it for an hour. But I want to thank you guys for watching. And make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Let me know if you liked this style of video better. I kind of had fun with it. It's just always hard when I'm with my mom. I feel like weird recording because me and her like have conversations during it, and she's not like one for this. So next week will definitely be like this again because my mom is going away safely. We are fully vaccinated in my house, so my parents are safely going to Florida to see my grandfather. We haven't seen him in over a year, so, but they're doing it very safely because we did get vaccinated, and we are very lucky that we got vaccinated. If you can get vaccinated, I urge you guys to get vaccinated. It's really not that bad, I promise you. I got 2 doses of Pfizer, and I feel so protected, and I finally feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel of this pandemic. So please, 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 if you have the ability to, and you are 18 and older and you feel safe doing it, please go get vaccinated. But anyway, so I'll do another video like this because she won't be here, so I'll be able to watch it like this. And I had a lot of fun doing it because you guys got to see like my actual reactions and how I watched the episode. So let me know if you like this better, and we'll see what we can do for the summer. Summer's gonna be a little bit more difficult for me, but we will see what happens. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and you like this video. Comment what you want to see next, what your theories are for what actually happened to Polly, if Polly's actually dead, if the Mothman are real or not. Also, what you think next week's episode is going to be like with that preview. That's going to be very exciting. And make sure you follow me on Twitter at Catherine Rose, 2 T's, 2 E's. I also have an Instagram under that name, and my TikTok is under that name. And then I also have another Instagram where I post all my Riverdale stuff, and that is at Stay Weird Reactions. At the end of this, I'm going to post a TikTok that I posted on, well, I made it on TikTok, but I posted it on Instagram. So make sure you go check that out. And I think that's it, except make sure you guys stay weird, Riverheads. Bye.